You don't know the Deep South until you know here, the Arkansas Delta. Despite being known as the deepest part of the Deep South, this strip of land on the west side of the Mississippi River gets none of the attention of its Mississippi counterpart.
I wouldn't want to live nowhere else, I'll tell you the truth.
Folks drive their lawnmowers on the street. That's how quiet it is.
We're not all redneck, dumb, uneducated. I'm a Democrat.
We ventured into this unknown corner of America to understand what the Deep South is really about. And on a 100-mile journey through swamps, cotton fields, and forgotten towns, we found it.
And we definitely are in the Delta. It's pretty prevalent. There's not a lot of money spent here. I'd say you go Memphis south along the Mississippi River all the way to Louisiana line. You're gonna see that.
Come with us up the Mississippi River. Our journey up the river's left bank would end in one of the most unusual towns that we've ever seen.
Now, Helena is a good place. Get fucked up, drinking beers and shit, liquor. Hey, y'all know it. I can go have some fun. Might go give me some lot of hoes.
To get there, though, we started downriver in Arkansas City. Years ago, this was a city. It was a major hub for travel along the Mississippi River. Today, the boats hardly pass through. Situated between levees and swamps, it feels like the end of the earth. How is it around here?
Slow, nothing really going on. Population dropped dramatically, yeah. Because ferry boats used to come over by the levee over there and bring everything in, so.
You know, pulling in here feels very remote.
Yeah.
You know, driving through, it feels like you could be like at the end of, like, you don't know what's after this.
Yeah. Like you could drive off the earth in any minute.
Yeah. What about when you were a kid?
Oh man, there were places most of the lots up there had either game rooms, like pool tables. No young people here, you know what I mean? Like my daughter, she don't want to come back here. She don't want to come back.
What changed? People just don't want to do the farming work anymore? It's too hard, or?
Just don't want to do it. Young people coming up don't want to work, period, seem like, you know.
We talked to an older guy back there. He said a lot of the young people have left and moving away.
I mean, most of the folks get up around our age, they go up north. It's really more of a retirement home over anything. Folks come down here to settle down, you know.
It's pretty peaceful.
Yeah, it's quiet. Don't nothing really happen.
Go hunting, go fishing.
Folks drive their lawnmowers on the street. That's how quiet it is.
Thing is, we're the only town in Arkansas that sells liquor on Sunday.
Yeah. It's the only one in all of Arkansas.
Only one. Y'all smoke?
Smoke what?
Smoke weed. Y'all wanna smoke a blunt?
The Arkansas Delta is a mix of black and white. But in this town, we happened to meet a Mexican family that owned a large cotton farm.
Are there a lot of Hispanic people who live out here?
Really no. There's not a lot of Mexicans that live here, but there is a lot of Mexican people who work here. We're kind of the only Mexican farmers that farm here. Kind of actually the only in Arkansas, to be honest. My dad has been farming for a while. Since he was 10, he came here.
And now you're doing it too.
And now I'm doing it too. And then my little brother's gonna do it too, and it's just gonna keep going.
All right.
My dad, I mean, he started from nothing. He didn't have a TV. He actually found a TV in the garbage, and he could only watch the news. He learned English by just listening. He didn't know English. He just listened. My mom used to actually work like 7 jobs when we lived in Mexico for us.
And how long have you lived here?
I lived here for maybe 15 years.
And what's it like?
It gets a little boring, but it has its parts, you know. I mean, you can probably see the stars if you go to the levee at night, but yeah.
The levee. They want to go fishing over the levee.
What you know about Arkansas City?
Man, a pretty town, quiet, no shooting and nothing.
No shooting, nothing?
Nothing.
Are you born around here, like raised here?
I moved here.
You moved here?
Yeah.
Why'd you move here?
Be quiet. Just to have fun. What y'all be doing now?
We're going to Dumas that way.
You turn about 4-way, go out, go all the way down.
Yeah. So Arkansas City was our first stop in the Arkansas Delta. And I gotta say, it feels extremely, extremely unique. It feels very isolated, and it was a cool feeling. I mean, it felt very much like an old school version of the South.
The next day, we headed upriver. On the way, we passed through vast rice, soy, and cotton fields. The crops largely explain who lives where. In cotton areas, which are farmed by slaves and sharecroppers, it's predominantly black. Non-cotton areas are mostly white. One such town was Gillett, sleepy and peaceful, a far cry from what we'd see upriver.
What's it like around here?
Kind of boring a little bit, but there's some fun times around here.
You got a couple of abandoned buildings on the main road, but then you come in here and it's all these beautiful houses. Very nice, quiet, peaceful seeming.
Yeah, Gillette is a peaceful town, but it can be also boring.
All right, so what are we looking at here, Trevor?
2004 Mustang V6 3.9. It's an automatic transmission, 7.5 ring gear. When I bought this car, it called to me. When I was in school, I drew a picture of a sports car. A lot of kids said, "Oh, you're not gonna have no sports car. You're not gonna have that." I proved them wrong. If y'all want to come out here to visit and hang out sometime, we can do that. Cause I can always use some more friends.
Yeah. Other people, do you hang out with people around the town, or?
Yes, I do. There's just not very many people to hang out with.
What do most people do? Do they leave town? Do they stick around?
They leave. They leave to get out of here.
Why'd you stay?
Well, that's a good question. And many times I wanted to get out of here. I don't know. I guess I just want to stay here for some reason. I can't really explain it.
This town, like most of the Delta, has emptied out as farming has gotten harder.
We farm, so it's boring.
When you're too broke to quit,
Yeah.
that's bad.
We're in debt too much to not farm again. So if you go out here on the highway, on the way into town, there's a parts store, a liquor store, a motel, restaurant,
and a gas station.
service station that used to be in business, and none of them are in business.
All those are out of business.
I mean, there's no young people. Unless you're poking seeds in the ground, there's nothing to do here.
So young people don't really want to farm.
No, and it's so expensive to get into it if you hadn't grown up doing it. Like for a guy to just decide one day, I think I'm gonna be a farmer. Nah. What you used to be able to do with a $20,000 tractor now is a $200,000 or $300,000 tractor. In 2003, you could put a crop in for an eighth of what it costs to do it now.
Really? And in that time, how much has like the sale price gone up?
None.
It make you sad to see that?
Oh yeah, it's heartbreaking. Everything, we used to have a school, that's no longer. We haven't had a school since 2009. Yeah, it's pretty depressing. Thanks for stopping by.
Look up the coon supper.
Oh yeah,
The coon supper.
Oh,
What's that?
That's what we're famous for.
So it started during the Great Depression. They were just hunting, like looking for something to eat. Then it became a social event. Then they turned it into a fundraiser to buy football jackets. Now it's a scholarship.
In the past, we've had governors. Bill Clinton used to come to it all the time.
I actually buy the raccoons.
And cook them. Barbecued raccoon.
Really endured through all the financial hardships in the area. If there's something going on at a school or a church, it's going to be full.
Some things down south just feel old school, like smoking in a hotel room. This is something I thought was left years in the past. And now, to be fair, I don't smoke. But when you're in Arkansas, in a smoking room, what else are you gonna do besides smoke? And that made me think, what else has gone away? What other traditions have ceased to exist? I can give you one that really is important. Unbiased news. RocaNews is the Marlboro Gold Pack of news. This is the real deal. This is the high quality stuff. If you want that, the top of the top of the line news, become a Roca member. There's a link below. You can get informed about what's going on in the world with a daily email coming right from me and my co-founder, a couple other people on our team. So smash that subscribe button, become a Roca member, and remember, things don't always have to get worse. With RocaNews, things can get back to the way they were. Back in the car, we headed north through the soy fields. The towns we passed through felt like they were out of a different generation.
We're looking for some people to talk to, and there's not many people around, so.
No, not very many people around at all. He's just a puppy.
How's it out here? How are things?
Quiet. Nice. I like my space.
When you were a kid.
Loved it. People exaggerate when they say your parents threw you out of the house on Saturdays and said don't come back till it gets, and it's true. We could go down into the woods and not come back. We could ride our bicycles 10 miles up the road and they were never worried about us. I
That-
feel sorry for kids now because they don't get that.
Do you worry that with the farming getting harder and people giving that up, that people start to leave, or that that'll go away, or no? Do you think people are pretty rooted to the land?
I just hate thinking about it, but I think it's eventually all going to fall by the wayside. Families don't have near the children they had. Like when my dad had 5 brothers. I can think of 5 kids under 10. You know.
What was the town that you were in with the coon?
Oh, Gillett.
Gillett.
You don't even have to say anything.
People are talking about the coon supper.
Yes, and
That's
it's a huge deal. Pretty much like the duck gumbo and things like that in Stuttgart. It exploded. Because duck hunting is such a huge thing around here. It's a whole week-long festival. You have the World's Championship Duck Calling Contest, big duck gumbo cook-off. People come from states all around. I know quiet drives a lot of people crazy. They're not used to it, so they don't like quiet. And I've lived in Little Rock, and I enjoyed a lot of the conveniences. I will say that. You know, Taco Bell at 2 in the morning is great, but I don't miss it. You just get used to when you go to town, you have your little list, you know what you have to get for that little 20-minute trip. You get it.
We'll get on our way.
Where y'all headed to?
We want to get to Helena before sunset so we can talk to some people
You
there.
don't want, be careful.
It's not good there?
No. You just, really psycho. Y'all please be out of Helena before dark.
That lady was the first to warn us about Helena, West Helena, which was our final destination. Later in the day, we'd learn why.
Too much shooting and killing. I'm gonna tell y'all this. I would advise y'all over here. Y'all need to be over here. It's dark.
Before that, we stopped in St. Charles, another remote town that felt like it was from a different era.
Yeah, don't get me smoking, okay?
So what are you doing? You can do this here? You can just burn stuff?
Yeah, we don't have recycling.
How is it around here?
Slow. Mary, you know any history about St. Charles?
Rena?
You want to tell them what it's like growing up in the South?
Poor folks who live in the South.
Who?
Poor folks.
Poor folks.
They couldn't understand our English. Poor folks.
Yeah.
What we know is ducks.
What makes the duck hunting here so much better than other places? I know it's like a famous place for it.
Well, because there's a lot of rice grown here.
When I think of hunting, I normally assume it's mostly guys who hunt, but mostly women here all hunt too.
Yeah.
Oh, a lot of women
and
hunt.
kids,
Oh, yeah.
everybody.
Kids.
Yeah. Deer, duck, squirrel, rabbit.
Tonight we've been dropping in all these little towns, and you come up the road, you can't really tell what's back there, and then you come in, and you've got like these beautiful tree-lined streets, and it's very peaceful and quiet and nice, but also a lot of abandoned stuff like this. Was this a school here?
It used to be
It was a high school.
It was
It was a high school.
This was a high school gym.
I played basketball.
This was
in
the
here.
old one.
What do you think people from the north should know about here in the deep south?
That we're not all redneck, dumb, uneducated. We do go to college. I'm a Democrat, so we're not racist.
No.
Like a lot of people stereotype Southern as racist, and we're not.
So I can keep driving. We got to get to Helena.
Oh,
Okay,
be
we'll
careful.
Right back out
We
there and go that way.
recorded that.
Yeah,
We
you
gotta
gotta
get
be
there
very
before dark.
careful in Helena.
She, like the woman before, warned us about our final destination of Helena. Before getting there, though, we made one last stop, Elaine. This was cotton country, and the population here was mostly black. Elaine was the site of one of the worst race riots in U.S. history when a mob killed 237 black people in 1919. Elaine remains divided between white and black sides of town, as this man told us.
Are you from Elaine?
Yeah.
What's it like around here?
Well, right now it's real peaceful. You know, black live on one side and white live on the other side, but it's beginning to, equal out. But we still divided. But
Still.
we got some blacks live on the white side of town, or what we call the white side of town. Like I said about the Jim Crow law, is, we're going to forever have that. I think we will, until the older head die out. But when we first moved here in this town, and we stayed on the farm, we used to sharecrop. The white fella named Old Med, and we used to sharecrop with him.
Sharecrop meaning?
Sharecrop is
We had something like 5 acres, three girls and 5 boys, and we were sharecropping with him. He had a store and a bank here in Elaine, and he approached my father and asked him, "John, how come you didn't come and buy out of my store?" Well, we had like 5 or 6 stores back then when I was small, and he asked us to leave. We would help everybody in that whole section, the whole section of land there. We helped everybody, and he asked us to leave. We learned from right there. My mama told me, she said, "Look," she said, "never rent from nobody anymore. Always buy you something to call your own. If you're working on the farm and the man fire you until you give me my house, you got to move. Where you got to go." It's just amazing what the people did back then and how different it is now.
Back in the car, driving through the cotton fields where that man was once a sharecropper, we finally reached our destination, Helena. In a way, this felt like paradise lost. Side by side were gorgeous homes and abandoned ones, nice businesses and boarded up ones. The streets were practically empty. The Arkansas Delta is one of the poorest places in America, and here, for the first time, that was easy to believe.
We just got here. What's it like? What's it like, Helena?
Helena, it's man. It's boring. It's good. It's what it is, man. Shit, we big dogs around this bitch, man. Shit.
Has the town changed at all?
Nah.
Your lifetime?
Nah.
Stay the same.
It's still the same, my guy. Hey, she ain't gonna never change. She will get older and older and older. And everybody leave from this baby.
Why they all leave?
Shit. Some people die. Some people don't. But Helena, it's a good place. Shit. Get fucked up, drinking beers and shit, liquor. Let me put my liquor bars on there. Hey, yeah, Palmer son, baby.
You have a good night?
Yeah, I told that.
Appreciate that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know it. I can go have some fun. Probably gonna give me some lot of hoes.
Right now we're in the middle of this town, Helena, and you would have no idea. Everything in this part of the city abandoned. It's like a forest. You have houses that have just been completely taken over by the vegetation. And then you have a couple very normal looking houses in the middle of it. But like here, you would have no clue that you're in the middle of a town.
I don't mind people. I just don't want them next door. You know?
Just pick the right place.
Yeah.
How is it around here?
Boring. I just wish there was just a little bit more entertainment around here. You know, I like to go play pool. Like to go to the movie every now and then. Not much of that around here. You don't see police over this side very much. They creep there every now and then, but they don't patrol like they do over the west over there.
Around 35% of the people in Helena live in poverty. And in 2024, this city, with just 8,000 people, recorded 8 homicides, a rate of 100 per 100,000, higher than any large American city.
Trouble, small, nothing is in this town. And I'm gonna tell y'all this. I would advise y'all over here. Y'all need to be over here. It's dark. It's real dark. Real dark. There's nothing here. No jobs, no nothing. Too much shooting and killing. Too much. It's too much of that. These dogs that's running loose, lighting this place up. And the police need to be trained a little bit more better than what they are, because a lot of them likes to get cocky. And you know, you want respect, I'm gonna give y'all respect, but you respect me too. But you know how it goes. You know how it goes.
These youngsters rough, man. I'm 62 years old. These youngsters rough. Since we got the new mayor, ain't no killing going on no more. We used to have a whole lot of shooting, killing going on, but ain't no killing, going on no more. It's really bad down over that end. Across the left.
Dangerous.
Yeah, don't go over there. It's dangerous over there. Yes, sir.
Yeah, it seems like
You like it?
I like it. I like the vibe.
Okay, ain't nothing wrong. Look at everything around here.
Take a look.
Yeah, take a look.
As grim as this was, driving around, it was impossible not to like something about it. The old southern buildings, the balmy weather, the sleepy downtown. And before we left, we happened to meet the mayor, Joseph, and his chief of staff, Kevin, who are trying their best to turn this town around.
Helena, West Helena has a new mayor after the previous one was removed from office this summer. Joseph Whitfield will serve as mayor. Christopher Franklin previously served as Helena, West Helena's mayor. Franklin was arrested in June and charged with 4 counts of failure to pay or file a tax return.
I've been mayor for 5 weeks now, chief of staff for 1 week. So we both fresh in. At one point, we were on pace to be the same size as St. Louis, Memphis, New Orleans. In the 70s, a lot changed. A lot of industry left. Mohawk Tire was a big player here. They left. Largest tire producer in the country at the time. Walmart comes in, kills even more businesses now because you have a retailer. So in a sense, we kind of got left behind and we didn't necessarily evolve. And we have something to gain from that. We believe that our Cherry Street here, that Blues Fest that we mentioned, transforms this street. It transforms this street into a mini bourbon or Beale for the weekend. We believe that can happen weekly, year-round.
We're still alive. At the end of the day, it's a lot of unincorporated areas that are around here, but we try to, we've done what we can to make sure we're staying afloat and that we're able to empower the communities around us. And so we always say, when Helena is making it, the Delta is making it. And so we're doing what we can here.
The Arkansas Delta is as southern as it gets, and it has everything that's both good and bad about the South. The charm, the poverty, the old towns, the troubled history. Most of the South is booming and transforming before our eyes. In the Arkansas Delta, though, that couldn't be further from the truth. For better and for worse, that means that being here is like stepping back in time.
I'm super prideful of the Delta. I tell everybody I'll die here. I would definitely say the Delta is a misunderstood place because it's always thought of as being this hick area where people are unintelligent or whatever the case is. But just the resilience and love and community that you find in the Delta is unique and you will not find it anywhere else.
Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe. The Deep South is a deeply misunderstood place. Now, some of the stereotypes are true. Yes, it's a bit like going back in time. You can smoke in the hotel rooms, but forget all that. It's a fascinating part of the world. If you want the rest of our Deep South series in Mississippi and Arkansas, smash that subscribe button. Thank you for watching.